Good morning, I'm Kensei and welcome to Dragontrek. Today is day 9. And what happened with day 8, you ask? Well, it was raining and I didn't want to pack up my tent in the rain, so I tried to wait it out. That didn't work. So I packed out my tent and it got wet and muddy and it became too late to leave the shelter to be certain to get a spot in the next shelter. So I stayed another night in the shelter. So I guess I zeroed in Trail Mountain shelter. And this morning at 4:53 I snuck out of the shelter as quietly as I could to make sure that I have enough time to get to Dick Creek's Gap and a shuttle into Hiawassee. There won't be much recording this morning for obvious reasons. I'm night hiking and you can't see anything. Hopefully the sun will rise soon. I've been out for a little over 2 hours, hiking at a steady, brisk pace, generally speaking, or that's how it feels. Hiking into the sunrise, though I'm not gonna stand here and wait for it. I have miles to go before I sleep. Yeah. Just wanted to give you some views. One of the perks of night hiking, I guess. Slip and fall number 2. I tried to get back up with my pack on, but I just slipped more and I slipped more and I slipped more. It can be proved with how nice my leg looks. I'm sure my butt looks extraordinary. I'm not going to show you that on this part of my... This last time I slipped straight backwards. Whoa, that was my pack almost falling again. This time I twisted, so I landed with my arm first. That was not good, but my arm is good. However, I feel a little lightheaded, which isn't good, and I'm on a deadline. It's almost 10 o'clock. And I don't know exactly where I am because I have a foreign phone and it can't tell me where I am. I was ahead before I had to get water at 9. I don't know if that is still true, and now I have to deal with this mess, which is going to be extraordinary. I'm happy that I was headed to town anyway. I just hope that I'll get there before the last shuttle. The first one leaves in 5 minutes, the next one at 2 o'clock, which is 4 hours from now, and the next one at 5 o'clock, which is 3 hours after that. It seems that I am ahead of schedule, but I don't know. And if this happens again, I will quickly not be ahead of schedule. I decided to scout ahead down that slippery slide without my backpack. It's up there somewhere. I can't even see it right now. But as it turned out, this gap... Addis Gap is just down the hill, which means I have 5.5 miles left, and it's about 10 o'clock, which means if I continue the pace I have been holding, there shouldn't be any problem whatsoever to get to the shuttle. So let's hope that I can do that. Tray mountain shelter. Normally shelters are constructed so that the floor is leaning outwards, or in other words, when you sleep with your head towards the interior, your head is above your feet that are towards the exterior. But Tray mountain shelter does not. The floor leans the other way around. So if you sleep with your head towards the interior, your head will be below your feet, which may not be ideal. And when I stood up this morning, I felt a little lightheaded, a little unsteady on my feet. Don't know if that is the only reason, but that's the reason I know. And if you're staying at Tray mountain shelter, it might be a good idea to sleep with your head outwards, so that you sleep with your head above your feet. Slip number 3 for the trail. I slipped down that. Fortunately, I landed on my feet. No harm, no foul. I passed Deep Gap a little while ago. That's 7.5 miles from where I started in 7.5 hours, which meant I've slowed down a little bit. Hopefully in the 3.6 miles I have left, I'll be able to do that in less than 4 hours. Just taking a break right now, short break, eating something, looking at the views, and let the sun warm me. Oh, it's nice to relax, but it's nice to work towards a goal too. I'm not fast, I'm not strong, I have a heavy pack. What I have is time. If I need to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to make the final shuttle, I'll wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to make the final shuttle. Hi, this is Editing Kansai. Unfortunately, I forgot to shoot an ending of today's hike. So keep on checking.